friends, myself Seema Benade, Assistant Professor, DRK College of Commerce, Kolhapur, BBA Department. So today we are going to see in this module, we are going to see what is the meaning of services and what are its features of services. So we can clearly understand the difference in between services and the product. Okay, so here in front of you, this is the definition of the service. So what is service? So in the introduction, if you see, service, it is an activity that has an element of intangibility associated with it and either to the customer. Service activity does not involve the transfer of ownership. Yes. So service is different from the product in different ways. Product has physical appearance, size, weight, color, okay, but service is purely intangible, which we cannot see. Service has no physical appearance as such like a product. So services are different from the products. So in simple word, again, if you need to explain what is service, so service is an activity, it is an element of intangibility associated with it and which involve the service provider interaction with the customers or with the property belonging to the customer. So services, it is the activity or it is the benefit which is transferred from one person to another person for his need satisfaction, but which does not turn into transfer of ownership. Ownership remains with the service provider only. So let's take the example. If there is a doctor and patient, so doctor is a service provider who provide the medical services and patient is a person or his customer. So he needs the service of the doctor. So he approached the doctor and get the treatment for his illness. Doctor provide the service, render the service to the patient. After consumption of the service cannot be transferred to the person. The ownership cannot be transferred to the patient. That remain with the service provider only. Okay, so this is the difference in the product and service. But in the another case, if the person purchased the bike from the showroom owner, then earlier the bike was owned by the showroom owner. But when the customer purchases it, then that ownership is transferred from that service provider, that shop owner or that particular showroom owner. Ownership of that bike is transferred to that customer. So ownership is transferred in the case of product, but in the case of service it is not possible. Basically this is the difference in the service and the product. Got this point? Okay. So these are some services. Here you can see banking service is there, electronic service or electrician providing the service, laundryman providing the service, plumber providing the service. Like this variety of services are provided. Then the next part and important thing that we are going to discuss, that is features of the services, characteristics of the services. There are major 4 characteristics of the services: intangibility, heterogeneity, inseparability and perishability. So let's see one by one. What are these characteristics? Intangibility, heterogeneity, inseparability and perishability. So first characteristic is intangibility, which cannot be seen, which cannot be touched. That thing we can call as intangible. And the thing which we can see, touch, smell, that we think call as a tangible. So broadly, products is categorized in 2 types: tangible products and intangible products. So in intangible products, services lies. Okay. So intangibility characteristics of services means services cannot be seen, services cannot be touched. Before purchasing of the service, we cannot have the like a test drive. Like in the case of the bike purchasing, when we want to purchase the bike, we visit various showrooms, we see different models, we see different colors, and we have the test drive, and then we decide whether to purchase or not to purchase. But in the case of the service, this thing not possible. Services are intangible in nature. We cannot see the service. When we purchase the service of the doctor, when they provide the provide the service to the patient, that service is totally intangible. We cannot see the service. So that is intangibility characteristics. Okay. Then services cannot be seen, services cannot be touched, services does not have physical appearance, weight, quantity and such. Okay, like when you purchase the bike, you can show the bike, yes, see, this is my bike. Okay, but when you watch the one particular entertainment program, then can you show something, yes, see, this is what my entertainment, or this is the entertainment I have? No. So such type of thing is not there with us in the case of the services. Services are intangible in nature. We cannot see services. Okay. So services not tangible, cannot be seen, cannot be touched. Services do not have any physical appearance. Okay. So let's move to the next. Heterogeneity. Heterogeneity characteristic, like services are heterogeneous in the nature. Services are different. One service is different from another service. Okay, so services are heterogeneous in the nature. Machines can produce identical products, but human being cannot work uniformly while service delivery. What does it mean exactly? Like one service provider, when he delivers the service, okay, after some period of time when he delivers the service to another customer, there may be difference in the services. Even though one person is providing similar kind of service to different customer, when he deliver the service to different customer, there may be heterogeneity. These two services may not be same, identical. But in the case of the product, when product is manufactured, it is manufactured on the machine. So they are in the same size, shape, color, identical characteristics. But when the service is provided by the service provider, that service may have different patterns. They may be different from one another. Let's take the example of the bank. If there is a ICICI bank, there is a one customer or one first table is there, or the cashier is there who is delivering the service to the different customers. When the customer approach to the cashier, the way he deliver the service, that may be different to another customers. He may deliver the 100 customers in a day. The pattern of delivery of his service, the nature of the service which he provide, there may be a difference. There may be a difference in different kind of services provided to all those different 100 customers. So that is heterogeneity. Even though one service provider belonging to one service organization, then also there, if two persons are providing the same kind of service, they are belonging to same organization, their service nature may be different. Their two persons services may be different, even they are belonging to same organization. Not only that, one person delivering same kind of service to same customer at different time intervals, the service may differ. There may be difference occur in the services. Yes, so services are heterogeneous in the nature. Like machines, we cannot bring the similarity. Homogeneous nature we cannot bring. Identical nature we cannot bring in the case of service, because they are very personalized. They are attached to the person's skills, qualities, experience and all those factors. So they are very personalized in the nature. The next characteristic is inseparability. Services cannot be separated from the service provider. Why? Because production and consumption of the service happen simultaneously. Service production and service consumption. Service provider when deliver the service, same time service is consumed by the customer. So production of the service and consumption of the service happens simultaneously. Services cannot be separated from the service provider. So this is another different characteristic or feature of the service, inseparability. Like earlier I told you, when the patient have or get the treatment from the doctor, after that doctor service cannot be separated from doctor to patient. When person visit to the lawyer and take the advice from the lawyer, that lawyer service cannot be separated from lawyer to the client. Okay, it is very personalized to him. If the person approach to the singer and he listen the concert or his music show, his live show, then he cannot become like a singer, or he cannot deliver the service like a singer. Okay, so this is the difference in the product and service. So inseparability is very important characteristic of the services. Okay. Then the next characteristic is perishability. Services are perishable in nature. They cannot remain for long period of time. They are going to be vanish. They are going to be perish after some period of time. So services cannot be stored like a product. Okay, when we purchase a product, we are not going to purchase the product from directly company or factory. We purchase it from retailer. Retailer purchase from wholesaler. Wholesaler purchase from distributor. And likewise, the product has stored, and according to that, the storage that is stored at the wholesaler doorstep, then retailer doorstep, then we purchase, and the day when we purchase the product, that the same day we are not going to consume that product. We again store it, and as and when we require, we use it. So products can be stored, services cannot be stored. Product can be stored and used in the future as per the requirement. Services cannot be stored, so they cannot be used in the future. Future consumption is not possible in the case of services. Okay, so services are perishable in nature. They are going to vanish. Let's take the example of the hotels. If the hotel is there, there are 50 rooms. Okay, so all those 50 rooms, if occupied, then it is okay. But only 30 rooms are occupied, then 20 rooms, that is a loss. That cannot be stored and that cannot be utilized at the rush period or season period. Once it is not occupied, that is lost forever. It cannot be stored. Services cannot be stored like the product. So services are perishable in the nature. So these are major characteristics of the services. Okay. There are some other important features of the services apart from this. Okay. Apart from this, intangibility, heterogeneity, inseparability, and perishability, there are other important characteristics of services too. What are they? Let's see. Next important characteristic is ownership. Okay. So like the goods sold are transferred from one place to another. Ownership is also transferred from service provider, that particular owner, to the another person. But in the case of the service, ownership cannot be transferred. Like if we purchase a pen from one shop, then we become the earlier, that shopkeeper was the owner of that pen. But when we purchase, we pay the money, and when we purchase the pen, we become the owner of that pen. Then we can sell it to another person, or we can give another person as a gift. Okay, whatever we want to do with that pen, we can do because we are the owner. But this is not possible in the case of services. Ownership is not transferable. Okay, so it is a very important characteristic of the services. It is very different from the products. Okay, so customer can use personal care services or medical services, or can use hotel room or swimming pool or other different types of the things, but he cannot become the owner. He can only use that. Okay. Then the next is quality measurement. Quality measurement in the case of service is very difficult. I am saying it is difficult, not impossible, but it is difficult. It is not that much easy like in the case of the product, but it is very essential in the case of the services. Maintaining of the quality measurement, okay, quality improvement, that is very important in the case of the services. We can quantify the goods, okay, but we cannot quantify such type of things in the case of the services. Like when you visit the restaurant, then at the restaurant there are so many people who are delivering the services, like from the beginning of the doorman, darban, then the receptionist, then the waiters, the captain. Now all these people are delivering the services. The quality measurement of their service is very essential. How they deliver the service, how they talk to the customer, how they relate to the customer, the pattern of behavior they deliver or exhibit, that everything matters a lot. And that quality measurement in the case of the service is difficult as compared to in the case of product. Okay. Then nature of demand. Yes. Again, this is another different feature of the service we can say. It generally, services are found fluctuating demand or fluctuating nature in the case of the demand. Particularly during the peak period, there is a high demand. When there is an off-season period, demand goes down. Okay. So the mobility of the passenger, it is very difficult in the case of the services. So the mobility of the passenger is found increase. So specifically during the season period. Okay, so nature of the demand is again a different characteristic of the service, we can say. Okay, so these are the important characteristics of the services. Okay? So there are four major features: intangibility, heterogeneity, inseparability and perishability. Apart from those four important features of the services, there are again three different another essential features of the services also. Okay, so I hope you understood the features or characteristics of the services. If you have any doubt, you can write those questions in the comment. Okay, so we'll see the next module, classification of the services. Till then, take care. Thank you so much.